Hi, I'm Sunny Lindley. I'm a radical mom, an urban homesteader, and an eco-artist. And today I would like to give you a tour of the most commonly used garden tools. Let's start with pruning shears. This shear is called a bypass pruning shear. Pruning shears are used for cutting small green shoots, not so much for woody branches, although they'll work for woody branches. This one is called a bypass because this blade actually bypasses the other blade in the cutting action. The other type of pruning shear is called an anvil pruning shear. With the anvil type of a pruning shear, which are designed for cutting woodier branches, you're going to have a flat part and then your sharpened blade edge. And when they meet, the sharp edge actually bumps up against the flat part. Those are good for cutting woodier branches. Next, I'm going to show you a lopping shear. This is a lopping shear. This particular one I like a lot because it has this compound lever action. What that means is that it's pivoting at two different points. You see these 2 points where it's pivoting? What that allows is that you can get more pressure. For instance, when you're cutting a larger branch, like pruning your apple tree in the springtime, you can get more pressure because of that compound action with less effort. A hedge shear. These are meant for cutting hedges. They're wonderful for trimming back your lavender or for even harvesting some oregano or any kinds of small hedges, herbaceous types of bushes that you have around. These are not going to be strong enough for you to do, for instance, like a laurel hedge. You'll be able to do the greener parts of it, the new growth, but you won't have an easy time with these to get the woodier bits for something as big as like a laurel hedge. A digging fork. The difference between a hay fork and a digging fork is that a digging fork is going to have these flat tines, whereas a hay fork, they're going to be perfectly pointed. I'll show you the difference. This one is a hay fork. See how pointy the ends are? They're perfectly round. There's no flat part. So this is excellent for being able to get into hay, like a big pile of hay or something that's really woody and brushy, like a pile of brush, for instance. A hard rake and a finishing rake. If I were making garden beds, I would first use my digging fork to turn the soil over, or perhaps my shovel. Then I would use my hard rake to break up any clumps and do the general bed shaping. This is going to scoop larger amounts of soil around as it's heavy enough to handle that. Then I would go over it with my finishing rake to get rid of the last of any little clumps and create a nice smooth surface for seeding. A shovel. Your basic shovel is going to be for digging. This is for primary tillage. You're going to use this to be able to turn your soil over, to mix all kinds of soil ingredients in, and this one is also fantastic for using with a wheelbarrow. This is in contrast to a spade. A spade has a flat top. The difference with a spade is that this one is going to be really helpful for digging a ditch where you want that sharp square edge to actually create a straight line going down. I really hope that you enjoyed my tour of basic garden tools. Thanks for sharing a little time with me at Sunny Joy Farm.